Good morning everyone, my name is Dodds. Welcome to part 1 of episode 92 of Dodds Diaries. Today is Wednesday 22nd of September. Time is, is 25 to 9. And today I go on my last holiday of 2021. It's been a good year for holidays since the spring. And for my last holiday of the year, I'm going to my favourite playground. Going to Blackpool once again. Obviously I go there all the time, and I'm having another holiday. I've done many diaries there, but this one will be a little special to me as well. To catch this 0853 Transpennine changing at York, and then from York I'm on the 1021 service, and it should be my first ever ride on a Northern Class 195, the new Spanish built trains. Well, they've been around for a few years now, but today should be my chance to get on them. They've been around for a few years yet, and I haven't been on yet. They're built in Spain by the company called CAF, C-A-F. I'm due to Blackpool at about 1:15 this afternoon. I'm hoping I have no trouble getting over there on the train this time, which is unlike what happened in 2019 when I got curtailed at Preston. So over there, the Illuminations are on. I'm going to be spending 3 nights. I've got 3 nights to look at the Illuminations. Lots of LMR Zoomer coming through. It's going to King's Cross. Normally I just go for the day to see the Illuminations, but nope, this time I have 3 nights to see them. Not only will I be spending all the 4 days in Blackpool, but also I'm going to be visiting Manchester on one of the days as well. And also the fares, York to Blackpool, originally had a for 30 return, but then Northern put a flash sale up. £1 each way. As Jeremy Clarkson would say, £1! £1! £1. It's the same with Blackpool and Manchester. I've got that £1 each way as well. It's also, for me, a special time because, the Sunday just after I film this, I'll be turning 30 years old. So for me, this is like the build-up to me big 30th birthday. Right, wait for this train. I'm going to enjoy this holiday, and I hope you enjoy this and the other bits to come. It's the 0852 to Liverpool Lime Street via Manchester Victoria, and I've got 842-228.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service.
Honestly, she's been the exact same. It looks like a warehouse. Yeah. I'll be nervous and then tablets are I've sworn him up.
Shade for the first week, so they're getting used to it.
Still got sense of it.
I need to tell them again, so just be scan that again.
So I've sworn him up.
We'll get one next. Probably. I've got the...
Yeah, it's mentioned like something like that.
Yeah.
So,
I would have been a month.
Yeah, I just like to get ready for Friday. And I might not.
Right, now at York, coming up at 10 o'clock. I've missed this station. I haven't been here since January 2020, so I haven't actually been here during the I haven't actually been off in the station during the pandemic. Waiting for the 10:23 to Blackpool North, and I'm due there about 1:15. And it is expected it's going to be formed of one of these trains, Northern's new Class 195 DMUs. Built by the Spanish manufacturer CAF. Been around for a few years now. It's going to be a much different ride than the likes of the Class 158, which I've been used to getting to Blackpool from here in Leeds in the last like 10 or 11 years. Still though, it's going to be a lovely ride indeed. They'll sound a lot different as well.
11 Northern service.
So here it is, this will be my train to Blackpool North, the 10:23 service. It is 195 112.
Harrogate, Hornbeam Park, Panel, Wheaton, Horsford, Headingley and Burley Park. This train has 3 coaches.
So here I am, my first ride on one of the Spanish-built Class 195s, and straight away I've actually found a problem with them. There is nowhere to actually store medium, large luggage cases apart from in the overhead racks. Like normally with trains you get like luggage storage at either end, but on here there's actually nowhere. I suppose these 2 gaps down here you probably store large cases, but well, the interior of these do look nice, but if I'm honest, that's, well, it's alright, but that's obviously one fault I've just found straight away. Oh well, this ride will be a far cry from the lights of Class 158s that I've been used to getting to Blackpool. Still, I'm going to enjoy it.
Please continue to wear a face covering on our trains and at stations. Thank you for being considerate of other customers and our colleagues. We understand not everyone will be able to wear a face covering.
first impressions, the ride quality is alright. Not as loud as the 158. I do feel a little bit more shaky as well. The seats are a bit harder as well. It's a 37219. The rate of Network Rail Mark 2's there was an ex-sleeper one there as well. So next stop will be Church Fenton, then on to Leeds, New Quincy, Bradford, Halifax, Hepton Bridge. I think Longmew I've missed out in. Then towards Burnley, Accrington, Blackburn, Preston, then towards Pulpafald and Blackpool North.
We will shortly be arriving at Leeds.
Please continue to wear a face covering on our trains and at stations. Thank you for being considerate of other customers and our colleagues. We understand not everyone will be able to wear a face covering.
Third on an LNER 225 there. As we just leave Leeds, there's a 333.
Blackpool.
On the other side, we're actually against a class 158.
You put Z. You're activity.
He's just done his work on where to
Yeah.
That's currently Voyager.
Two Harry Kane, that's where it's
Yeah. I know why, Bob. It's just them smaller. Because you're on it.
Please continue to wear a face covering on our trains and at stations. Thank you for being considerate of other customers and our colleagues. We understand not everyone will be able to wear a face covering.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up on this train is going to be Halifax, followed by Hebden Bridge, Bury Manchester Road, Accrington, Blackburn, Preston, Holton, Failed and Blackpool North. Can I please remind all passengers to look after their belongings at all times and anything suspicious, placed from train crew, staying south British Transport Police. Next up, in about 10 minutes, is going to be Halifax.
Just at Halifax now, outside the Nestle factory. See, got College Street up there. Another thing I've noticed with these trains, they do rock quite a bit, side to side.
Please continue to wear a face covering on our trains and at stations. Thank you for being considerate of other customers and our colleagues. We understand not everyone will be able to wear a face covering.
Lovely scenery along the Calderdale line. Way between Hampton Bridge and Burnley, Manchester Road Station. Too short for this train, so this rear bit will actually be off the end. This is the town centre.
face covering on our trains and at stations. Thank you for being considerate of other customers and our colleagues. We understand not everyone will be able to wear a face covering.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Train 84. North this train will be hopefully found and Blackpool from the Richmond passengers to Richmond passengers to look after the largest full town and anything suspicious related to the train crew. The next stop is hopefully found. Okay, tickets and passes from Preston, please.
So I still need to wear it then.
There's Blackpool Tower down there. Usually I do this route on Train Simulator over and over again.
We will shortly be arriving at Particle Field.
If you are leaving the train here, mind the gap between the train
train and platform edge. And please remember to keep all personal belongings with you at all times. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or the British Transport Police.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be next to final stop at Blackpool North. The train terminates here. Please make sure you take up with your belongings with you when you leave the service. Anything suspicious, please, for a train crew, send it to British Transport Police. Please have your tickets and badges ready for ticket by checks. Your next stop, final stop, Blackpool North.
I don't think we can get out that way, man.
I've got a great version and that was smashing up.
I didn't think he was going to stand outside today's guy.
Now when we got him and that fell off in
I can't cope with him. I'm really tired.
I'm waiting. No, as soon as that turns green.
Yeah.
As soon as that turns green, it's coming back.
Yeah.
I'll wait till that turns green.
Yeah, well, you don't need to be downstairs now.
Keze.
I'm just waiting.
That's a look up.
Fuck.
Says there, 1,000 euros. That relates to the top floor.
Yeah.
That was a top payment, you know. You know what Keze don't die? He tricked us.
We're outside the station.
Looks like it's going to be a nice day over this side, man.
Right, here I am in sunny Blackpool. Yay, finally. It's 1:45 and this is my room for the next 3 nights. I'm in the Hornby House Hotel and this looks good. Just for the 3 nights, this will be brilliant. The bathroom toilet is in an external room. That's alright, I've had that before anyway. So I'm going to unpack, rest here for a bit. It was alright journey getting here. Them 195s are alright, but not as good as the 158s. They do rock a bit, but and the seats are a little bit hard as well. But it's got all the modern mod cons and all that on it. Right, so plenty to do while I'm here. The Illuminations to see for the next 3 nights. Trip to Manchester as well. I've got Heritage Trams doing them later on in the week, and of course North Station. So I haven't done it yet, I've just getting here, so I might go back up once I've sorted here and then we'll see if I get on. If I don't do it today, I can always do it, like for example Friday or a little bit of Saturday. Right, now this is where my fun begins. Okay, out I go. I'm actually walking on Coronation Street, not as in Corrie in Manchester. But what I'm going to do is actually go up to North Station, see if I can get a session done there, because the 1547 Vanti Pendolino should be due. I think it goes to London. I want to get that. And we're being sunny as well, I may as well take the opportunity. Now thankfully, my hotel is literally just off the seafront. It's just down that way actually. You can see, just see one of the amusements and that down there. So I'm in a good handy place. Right, off I go. So just walking up Albert Road. As you know, this town is absolutely awash with hotels and B&Bs and guest houses. And we've got a load of them around here. There's a lot of them everywhere in Blackpool. I know there's probably more here than what there is in Benidorm. Obviously not as big. So to walk from my hotel up to North Station, I think was about 15-20 minute walk. Going to be busy the next few days because obviously it's the Illuminations period, so a lot of these hotels are actually going to be fully booked up. And so I am on at North Station. I've got a high-vis jacket. I had knee high-vis like thinner clothing, so I'm going to probably sweat a little bit in this, but anyway, I'm on, and that's a good relief. So we have two Class 331s. I'll probably go on one of these to Manchester tomorrow, I should say. And that's the tower up there in the background. Should be a Pendolino going to London Euston, should be due in soon. I'll probably do this station again later this week. So we do have 331013 there and Class 195 down there. So that's the tower up there. Now you'll notice something else is missing from up there. Behind North Station used to be the Wilco's shop. It was a fine fair and a gateway beforehand. That's all been now demolished. It was demolished during the first lockdown, actually, in the spring of last year. Because obviously they're extending the tram lines up Talbot Road, and the new tram interchange is just going to be right behind, in fact right in front of North Station, just there. That old building was a bit of an eyesore, actually. comes in a Avanti West Coast Pendolino. This will then form the 1547 to London Euston when it goes back out. It's a Class 769, but it's actually an ex-Thames Link 319. It's still got its pantograph, but that's also now running in diesel mode as well. I don't know if they are running as hybrids, or is it just diesel only, but anyway, they're kind of good them. Class 195s heading to York. Meanwhile, I'm heading now to the seafront. So I'm going to walk down Talbot Road, down to the front, and that's North Station done with today. I could, of course, do another session there later this week. I could also come to Preston later if I wanted to. But no, I think, well, I might. Depends how I feel. What I'm going to do is head down to the front now and get some tram rides doing. The Illuminations do switch on 7:45. I've got to see them 3 times in the next few days. You see, they are making good progress with the tram lines. Every time I come here, seems to be more and more work is getting done. I don't know if it's next year or maybe later on in the year, next year, when the extension is fully open. So, this is it. What is my hometown until Saturday afternoon. Blackpool Promenade. Behind me, there's the tower. Could go up that this week for half time. Central Pier there. The Irish Sea is just there. And of course this is the North Pier here. And we also go in a few pubs in there while I'm here as well, like Shenanigans just over there. That's an Irish bar, that. So, I'll do some tram rides. I'll walk up North Pier first, actually. Do some tram rides. Getting some dinner. If I'm honest, at the moment, I'm not actually planning now going to Preston. I'm just going to enjoy it here. The hotel is just quite close to the Sea Life Centre. So, literally just a few streets off the seafront. Illuminations switch on. I haven't seen the Illuminations since 2018. Obviously, a lot has happened since then. They switch on at 8 tonight. You'll see them like today, tomorrow, and Friday, and tomorrow and Friday as well. That 62 tram before was going to Stargate, and that one's going to Little Biscuit. Okay, here we go, first tram ride of the holiday. This Festival 2. South Pier up there, and of course Pleasure Beach behind us. Now, Pleasure Beach is not actually open now. It's closed about tea time, this time of the year. It's pretty much out of the summer holidays now with all the kids being back to school. So on Friday and Saturday, it's when they're opening around 4 o'clock to about 9 o'clock at night. I finally decided I am not going to Preston later on. I'm actually going to stay here because it's a beautiful sunny evening, soaking the atmosphere. That's the benefit when you come here for like a few nights rather than just come here and then back home the same day. You get to enjoy it a lot more. One of the many restaurants somewhere around here. I've got to get on the bid one day. But there's one thing you don't want to do when you're on the big one, and that's get stuck right at the very top up there, which has actually happened a couple of times this year, I think, and several other times in previous years, where the little train has actually got stuck on them on the climb up to the peak. I've been on a few roller coasters, but that's one of them. I'm still yet one. It's been here since 1994. It was called the Pepsi Max Bit one. Don't know if it's still called that these days. And the sun goes down over the Irish Sea. Further south, heading down towards Southport, towards Merseyside, and then across the Irish Sea, clear day to actually see the Isle of Man, which I can't actually see. It is very, very windy tonight. Come out at Wetherspoons for my dinner, and a lovely sunset over there that's just literally disappeared behind them clouds, like absolutely fast indeed. Not long now till the Illuminations switch on. We're standing on the South Pier, get a little break from the wind. Blackpool is starting to light up. Illuminations are not quite on yet. Tower slowly changes colour. All the rides on the pier are pretty much closed now. They'll be open for longer times, like Fridays and the weekends now. And I'm going to head up the central pier in just a bit. It's just gone 20 to 8 down at the south pier, and these illuminations should be switching on any minute now. So they'll just, I think they all just come on in one go. Got some new ones added. You'll see them as I go up the front, up towards the central pier, and that you'll see some of the new ones. So that's number 736, which has just started the Illuminations tour, but the Illuminations still haven't come on yet. Apparently they are supposed to be due on like any minute now. And the Illuminations are now on. They've changed many, many times over the years. So tonight's fun begins, and I'm going to start down here at the Pleasure Beach, then we'll work our way up the promenade, up the Golden Mile. Tram stop. You can see there's a lot of changes in the illuminations down at this end. Like most of them now are all multicoloured. That of course is a reference to all the rainbows that we've been used to seeing during the coronavirus pandemic in windows and all that, and it's just made them even more colourful indeed. They look absolutely stunning indeed. So that way's heading down to Stargate. Now this year the Illuminations is going to be shining up to January 2022. Now last year they were supposed to shine until the start of this year, but they got cut off with the second lockdown. Anyway, look at all these colours. They look absolutely beautiful indeed. All these like rainbows and that. And there's a lot more to see when I go up towards the central pier, and you'll see. I'll show you all the new ones. I'm going to catch a tram which is just coming up from here up to the central pier.
You wish to exit the tram. This tram is for
Fixing them up there.
Press the stop button and push to exit the tram. This tram is
Ticket, passing plate.
get a look at the tower lit up at night, close. It does look absolutely stunning lit up at night. That can obviously change to many different colours in a whole variety of combinations. So for example, it can do like a rainbow effect, it can do like a flickering light effect. I'm just doing here. So it can show like a reminiscence of the original tower lights. Like through the pandemic, that has been lit up like blue for the NHS, for example, during the lockdowns. It's been like changed to red for like Valentine's Day, for example, or even maybe red and green for Christmas. It's got that heart on the front there as well. It's an absolute stunner to watch this. I'm just going to be around here now for the rest of the night. Well, that's because tomorrow I am up at 5 o'clock in the morning because of where I'm going, because of my train time. But of course, I do have another 2 more nights of all this to have a look at. So if I miss something tonight, I've still got tomorrow and Friday night as well. I'll look at the new feature on the comedy carpet further down here at the tower headland, and eventually, when we get further down, you'll see where all the new illuminations are.
This is a strange place because
this is the comedy carpet in the daytime, and this is the light show, which is, when it starts again, it's actually narrated by Tim Peach. Heart lit up. I love that colour. I love the rainbow colours. So we've got a few different shows here, as well as the space one with Tim Peake. This one's actually down the rabbit hole. And also, in between shows, there's a DJ in the box that will play music. Just beforehand, it had on Shout at the Top by the Style Council. I'm going to keep on walking this way. I've got 2 more nights of all this to have a look at. So here are the new illuminations that were installed last year. As you can see, you've got all the rainbows. We've also got, of course, thank yous to the NHS carers and, of course, key workers. That includes myself as a supermarket worker. We've got quite a few more down this way. That's a nice one, that, you know, for the NHS. We've done a super duper job throughout the pandemic. I might head back to my hotel soon, so I'm going to be up early. I'm going to have a walk to this central pier. We've noticed there's also been a change to the Ferris wheel on the central pier. They've obviously redone all the lighting on it, and now that's powered by, looks like LED lights on it, just like the Blackpool Tower. Okay, it's 10:10, back in my hotel, Hornby House Hotel. It's actually quite good there. It's actually named after a model railway. And where I am, I'll show you on the map. Actually, I'm pretty close to the seafront. Here we go. There's the black dot is basically just a couple of streets off the front. That's alright, and obviously there's North Station right the way up there. So that's not too bad. First day here has been brilliant today. Started in Cheshire Street this morning. Train to York, Trans-Pennine. And my first ever ride on the Northern 195 from York all the way to here. So they're alright trains, not as good as 158s, and also they do rock a bit as well. There was no way to actually put your cases of luggage. Normally with trains you got space at either end where you can just you can actually put a case, you know, in it, but not on these ones, no. There's a lot of tables, not many individual seats, which I would have liked, because usually I like to have individual, like, my own space. I would only sit at a table if it really was quiet, because, well, I don't really like sharing tables with other people, unless it was my own family or friends. At least this time the train ran on time all the way to here, so no detraining like what happened 2 years ago when I got detrained at Preston. As soon as I got here, I've come and checked in here. This is it's a nice hotel, this. It may seem a little small, this room, but actually, this is fine. This is all I need, just something nice and comfy for 3 nights. It's not even hot as well, a little warm, not as hot as what London was. and you know, at least I've got places for breakfast just around the corner, so just something nice and comfy for 3 nights. This is actually my very first holiday during the Illuminations period as well. I've obviously took holidays here in like February, winter time. You know, I've took holidays obviously in the August and the July and that. So this is actually my first one in September during the Illuminations holiday period. So I've been down the front. Done only actually done 2 tram rides tonight because I've been busy just taking in the atmosphere. But that's the benefit when you've got 3 nights. Rather than just cramming it all in one day, you can spread things out. And I like the new Illuminations, what they put up, like for the NHS. They put them up last year, and they look absolutely stunning to have a look at. Very colourful as well, with all the rainbows in that. Right, tomorrow's part. Won't actually be in Blackpool all day. I'm getting up dead early tomorrow because I'm going to Manchester. I haven't been there since 2017. The journey from here to Manchester, again, I just got for £1 each way. So again, this is a mixture, a bit of seaside and a bit of city sightseeing as well. Also, in both places I'm doing trams, so I'll be doing the Metro Link tomorrow, and I'll be doing like Piccadilly Station in Victoria and that. I'm on that train at 7:27 in the morning, but I'll be back here about 28, so just for when the Illuminations are about to switch on. That's what I'm mainly here for, to see the Illuminations. So that's going to be a good day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Good night.